What do you say?
It's not. Let me do this.
Okay.
So
Let's check the shape. I know. It's same thing. Yeah. Yeah. So let's be very diligent and let us look through all our designs. Okay. Sure enough. This cool. So mention your resources. Where do you get them from?
the images were gotten online
I know
from
that. I know
Google.
they're getting online. I mentioned them.
Okay, let me see this.
Eh?
It covers which part do I mention? The particular website or what?
All the resources you use, the icon and all, mention where you get them from.
Icons from the icons like the battery, the Wi-Fi signal and network from icon 8 and okay, the recover logo. I actually have to design that up front. The Google logo and Microsoft logo under the cover. That was also from okay, so that's from icon 5. Let me see, I think I see that.
But anyway, to say I can't hear you. Well, a nice design. So let's look for the other person. Next group. Okay, this the one we should check last was group D. Then group D. Then the next one is group A. Clement Agu. I believe we also the image I sent to the group chat today. Who is this person? Are you sending group? Who is this person? You are sending WhatsApp link of group A. This person, don't click palm wine. This one is group A. Jesus. Please, do we get the image you sent to the group chat?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's start from the basis. Okay, there's a year. Funny enough, it's very hard for me to know the original design. Okay, but let me check through this image. Let's be careful. Same thing, your shape is curved, too much curve. But what you have here is not as curved as that. Please, let's just be careful. But by the time you are trying to design, the only thing that is I'm waiting for is for today's class, so that I can put us through how to do alignment and how to do auto stuff, so that our alignment cannot be perfect. Okay. Yeah, there's shadow. There's no shadow here. Watch carefully. Okay, cool. Nice design. Okay, okay. So not bad. It's cool though. It's crazy. So good. You know, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Go. Let's go as the next person group. Who is this Agbo again? So no group B and group no group B and group C, are we? Where's group B and group C, please? Where's class captain, sir?
Group B is here.
I'm here, sir.
I can't see your link, guy. Send it again. Group B and group C. I can't see you guys' link.
Sorry, a minute, sir. I was coming from work when I joined the class, so I don't want to unmute my mic so that the noise can affect others. That is why.
Then what group are you?
Group B, sir.
Are you the only one in group B?
Sir?
Are you the only one in group B?
No, sir.
Yeah, let's see somebody else send these assignments now.
Okay, I was waiting for the class captain. Class captain, which one should I send?
Group C, are you guys here? Group C. We have just 3 minutes to finish this thing up. So nobody in group C did the assignment. So I'm waiting to 7:25. So we are waiting for you guys though.
Oh God, the class, no, they talk, Jerry. My mind, you make I tell you,
Group C and group B. Okay, this is well. Okay. Okay, so this group B. Let's start with this. Okay. But this shape, was it like this? There's no background now. This shape does not have background. Is a PNG format. Okay, yeah, this is what happened here. Something has happened. Group B, whose design is this? Please, whose design is this, please?
Right, it's mine, it's mine.
Why you, I don't know, which one do you do out of the two? Which one is your own design? Because I'm confused now.
My designs are the ones you're clicking.
So how come you have this and this? You went to go and cut it.
Yes, sir.
It's obvious that you cut it now. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry, sir. So, sir, sorry, I had a problem.
I'm coming.
During the time
I'm
you were
coming. I'm
doing
coming. I'm checking what you did. So your design here is totally two different things. So there's what we call accuracy and consistency. Even though you are not perfect in everything, there's some stuff that obviously I still expect us to do some little mistakes. But there's some things that you do not just should not look through. Look at the space from here to here. Look at what you have here. The space from here to here. Look at what you have here. Does not
Okay,
make
sir.
sense, actually. You get. So I did been I actually watched I actually checked this in one by one. Obviously, I was to redo it. That's better true about it. Look at where you have even
Okay,
met
sir.
where you have met to even make it smaller. Your own is bigger. You understand? Always take uh take your time and look through what you are given to do. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Where is the class captain? Is he here? Is he on this call?
Yes, sir, he's here.
What of the assistant?
Yeah, she's here too.
Okay. So you went to cut all this one too, Abby?
Yes, sir.
Jesus. Jesus. Oh, what's the name again?
Victoria, sir.
You have to redo this thing again now.
Yes, sir, I will.
You have to, and you send it to me privately.
Ye-
So I will check.
Yes, sir.
You know, thank you. So the last group, nobody is on group C. Class captain, please. Class captain,
Sir?
please note down group C that they did not submit the assignment. Everybody on group C,
Okay,
you not submit the
okay, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so thank you guys for showing your assignment. I think this is what I was doing last week for. So today, basically what we are meant to do on Saturday, but we'll still do it today, is more like designing is key, but what makes our design more unique is two or three things, basically inconsistency in terms of font, in terms of alignment, in terms of grid and all. So I sent two designs to the group chat, so that I don't know what you guys think about the design I sent, but if you look through, you see there's some unique stuff. Even this same design here, there's some unique stuff, but I really don't want to use what we are familiar with at the moment. That's why I get those designs. Okay. So 1 minute. Okay. So let me explain this. Let me explain with these designs here. So if you look through here, you will see there is something, the accuracy. Let me try to, and now note, this does not really, this accuracy or alignment is not a general rule. There's a certain size or dimension or every screen has to look like. You understand? But as a designer, you should have a discretion based on your screen size. But the principle of it is the alignment. In every design, there must be an alignment, which says that, which basically talks about there must be, when you look through a design, you say, okay, this thing is well arranged or well kept. You understand? Not like maybe one is going one. For instance, now if you look at this space here from here to here, the size here from here to here, let's say there's a space. Do you understand? Let me take a look at it again. There's a space from first design. You understand? Knowing fully whether our design shape is container, there's there's another shape here. You understand? Not basically, it's not a shape. I was not calling it shape so that we can understand better. Not shape. There's another space here. You understand? So every of the design will not pass from left to right, from top to bottom. Do you understand? So it won't be like as if you are designing it so that you can monitor where your design is going. And another thing that Figma has actually done for us basically is using these the red line button. For instance, let me draw this shape here. That's one. Let me draw another one. You can see it's showing me that from here to here, see that this is the center of the design of that shape at the top. So it's telling me that, okay, it's aligned here. Do you understand? If you are good enough, you can use this. You understand? So you can, it's giving you shape direction. Let me change this color to red. So you want to move it now, it's giving you that, okay, you have moved to half of it, showing you, see this middle. You understand? What this does is just to give you an size and dimension accuracy. So for instance now, from this shape here, when you click on this shape, you have your height and width. Looking at my mouse here, height and width, you can see when you click on this, you are seeing the height and width here, which is divided by this into 2. Basically, I did not use any, there's no magic. Well, the reason why I could get the middle is because of this red sign that has been a default from Figma. Just make you can see both horizontal and vertical, I get the accuracy. Understand? So those are the little things we need to talk about. So the first one we want to talk about is the font. Yeah, the font type and font size. Font type, and size. Okay, so font type basically could be, so let's type anything. Okay, let's use this Control D. So let me duplicate. So this is let's assume we have different kind of font types. We have you know, a lot. We have area, we have ruble, a lot. So this is what we call font type. Font type is different kind of font style. You understand? So example of font style could be what's it called? Where is it? This one we have here is Inter. So these are for all fonts that every system has a font. So this, and you can install some fonts normal on your computer, right? So you can see I can choose any of this font type. And then it depends on what you're designing or what you're developing. For instance, if you're trying to design a children kind of mobile app or a children mobile friendly design, you understand? You could look at one child is one, but most of the time, people tend to use very visible fonts and then easy to read and all. You get, but it depends. So each of these fonts has property. So when I click on this font, now I choose Cadwa. Cadwa property, under it here, we have the regular, which is normal one, and we have bold. Not all font has bold type. Let's check another one. There are some that don't have bold type. I don't think this one has bold. Let's see, it does not have bold. It's just regular. You understand? So for instance, where boldness is meant to be used, don't use font. Don't use the regular kind of font. You understand? So if you are trying to emphasize a particular word, or trying to emphasize something you want people to see, it's advisable to use a very legible font type. This one also has bold. There's some that have multiple options. So let's check. Which one can I check? Let's see this one. This one's just two. I think Inter has a lot. Let me check Inter. Inter has a lot of. Give me 1 minute. I think Inter has a lot of. So let's check with that. Here I can see it has 10. It has 10. Watch, it has 10. It has 10. Oh, how much is it? Inter. Yeah. So it has 10. I see the 10 type. It has extra, light. It has light. It has regular. It has medium. It has semi-medium, semi-bold. It has bold, extra bold, black system has thicker bold, thick slim, thick italic, extra light. You understand? So this font they have basic reason why they are meant to, they are there. They are there to be to interpret a particular meaning. So where you are meant to use a low sentence case, don't use capital letter. And as well, you can increase your font size or your font type. So your font size, not font type now. So your font size could be 10, could be 12, could be 14. You understand? So I'll be giving us some font size that we need to, that we'll be working with. Basically, that your default font size that will guide us through, so that we won't just choose any font, just like we won't choose any size of our edge. So you can write it down so that you won't forget anyway. So the first font size I'm giving us basically is starting from 10, 6, 12, 20, 24, 26, 28, 32, 60, 40, 44, 52, 56, and 60, and so on and so forth. But if you notice, those numbers are more even number, right? So the reason why they are even number is because they can be divided into 2. Because basically everything has length and width. So if it is easier to divide it into 2 compared to when you have like 23, you know, so that your design might not look terrible. You understand? So that's that. That's what I want us. That's what I want to share with us on font and font size. So basically, let's move to the other part where we are talking about grade. So this is very dicey and okay. So first off, let me choose a, because this is for phone, desktop. Okay, let me choose a book. Good. So let me bring in images. So I will show us what to do. I'll first explain, then I will now show us what we need to do. So I want us to look this design very well. So one minute, let me break it up from this place. Now you get the idea. So let's look at this design very well. So let's look at design very well. So one thing is common here that is very key. Who can tell me what is common here in these two designs?
Their font are the same.
You said what?
No, I said their fonts look similar.
Okay, font types are similar. One. Any other thing again? Any other stuff? Who else can tell me something again? Anybody else, please?
I'm seeing a proper alignment on both sides, on both designs.
Good. Any other person?
So the background colors, we have multiple background colors.
Okay, so yeah, everybody is right here. But the emphasis I want us to look basically is looking at the alignment, which is very key because that is basically reason why we are here today. And getting this is not miracle. It's something that can easily be done and we can achieve as well. You understand? So it's very key. Oh, somebody has been outside the Zoom class. I don't know that. Oh, I'm just saying that now. Okay. So this is what we'll start with. So the first thing before you start designing anything. So for instance, if you want to, people that draw, like the artists that draw, that are paint artists, whenever they want to draw, they have a plain board they try to sketch where the the diagram will start from and where it's going to end. You understand? That's how it is. So to do that is very easy. So for desktop, so most time when you click on your when you create your frame, you look for by your right hand side here, you look for grid. You understand? You look for grid here. Let me delete this. You look for grid. You can say you highlight the kind of grid you want. So let's start with column. You understand? So I'm going to explain this column property for us. So the column type here for desktop should be centered. You understand? Then the width in between this, the width, the difference should be 12. You get. Then the offset equally, and it has to be stretched equally center. Let's say 50. So increment. Why is this not effective? How many? Yeah, so let me use 10 here. Okay. Minute. Let me use 100 here. 100 count. I'm going to explain so that we'll get to understand better. So the center, this offset basically has to be. I don't know why this offset is not going on. Should I restart my system? Jesus. So let me restart this. I don't know why it's working this way. Frame size. Okay. Good. Sorry. So on this, what we need to do is a grid. But basically, we want starting with take your grid size, your color, which is this. So most of the time, it's always at the center for desktop. You get, then you cannot count your counts. Let's do 30. Still okay. 50. So now the space between here is 10, 10. Let's make it like 4. For now, let's see. Okay, that's too tiny. Let's make it 3. I think the is much 16. Okay, good. Why this offset is not on? Okay, so basically, this is what this one does. Basically, now looking at it here now. Imagine you are trying to draw a shape here. You understand? We are trying to move something, so your movement is going to be in between. You can see. Do you understand? You can see like it's guiding you through. So none of your object is going to be in between this white space here. Do you understand, guys? So for instance, now if I want to draw something like this, I want to draw this shape here. For instance, I'll just come here. So it's going to be on from this red to this red. So it will not stay on the white space. No matter how, it will not stay inside this white portion. Do you understand that part now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
No, no, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me try. So the major thing we are doing here is just about the alignment, which is alignment, getting something accurate, apart from us just drawing from our using our eye to do measurement. An example of which is what I just give us online that I just sent to our group. So, but the bottom line is to achieve this thing, ordinary eye cannot get an accurate size. So that is why we are applying the grid method to help us to do that. So for instance now, what I chose was, well, after drawing our, what's it called, our frame, which is we use Mac Airbook, this is Mac Airbook here. You understand? From year to year, we have 50 counts. You understand? The space is white space in between. If it's much for you, you can use 12 here. Let's use 12. Okay. So when I use 12 here, that's reduce the space, you understand? You get. So you can use 30 depending. Do you understand? But major thing here is that it should be at the center for desktop. It should be at the center for desktop. But if it's for mobile, there's another one for mobile. But for desktop, so that it's going to be aligned. So let me do this again so that we won't get it lost again. Okay, let me delete this and come and bring in another frame. Frame, Mark, Able. That's the first thing you are doing, which is where you are designing your design, right? The next thing you come to grid here, click on grid, then edit the grid. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to change your grid to column. Do you understand? This is the column here. Do you get? So the first thing you need to do is make sure it's at this type. Your grid type should be at the center. You get center. So now it's 5, which the width is 10. The width is this space between these two. These two red lines. So let's make it 50. 5 and 0. You see what I'm talking about. Look at it here. Well, let's increase this to let's increase it to like 30. 30 is much. Let's say 20, for instance. Do you see? So now what this does for us is like, you know that this place here, from this edge here, this red edge here to this red edge here, you have 50 lines. So automatically, it's going to divide it to the center. Because our property on this grid is what? Is center grid that we chose. So if you are designing now, you make sure that you have, even though like 25 on each side. So for instance, now, if you want to achieve something similar like this, if you notice that the space in between here and this one, from here to here, it is the same thing. So you can start to, okay, let's count 1, 2, 3. So let me now draw this, and then I will have to count 3 too on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Then take it down. Do you understand? So by the time you've done, this is just like an, an edge I give you an accuracy in your design. Do you understand? So now let me say I want to give it like 50, let me say like 50 radius. That's too much for the other side, left and right. Let me give it like 50 here to, it's just too much here, 50. Do we get? So if you are doing something similar, you know that automatically you are getting an equal size design. All right. So moving forward now, that is not major stuff. That's just one thing that we'll be doing to get accurate, because you can have column and you have row. What we did is just column. The row too is very important. You understand? Your row talks about okay, let me put the row so that it's more easier for us to see the effect. So now clicking on this now, come back here, and then rows. Oh, sorry. You add one more rather. Plus, come here. Rows. You understand? So your row should be up to, let's say, 1,500. I'll tell you the reason why. Okay, let's say 1,000. I'll tell you where is my 10,000. You understand? So now the reason why this one should be 1,000 is because some websites you could be scrolling, you'll be scrolling down. So imagine you are then a page that is longer. For instance, now if I'm to drag this thing down, maybe see, I'll keep having an accuracy. You understand? So imagine your site is like the site you are developing is a one landing page. Do you understand? That's why it's advisable. It will be on a very long. Your row should be longer. You understand? So that's why. So now let me not make what I was explaining very obvious to us now. So let me draw this a rectangle now. You see that watch my movement of my rectangle is going to be at the each boxes. You can see it's giving me an accuracy that this is where it should be. This is where it should be. This is how it should be. This is how it should be. Do you understand? Do you get that? Do you get the analogy now?
Yes, sir.
Do you get it now? So
Yes, sir.
it's giving us an accuracy. Like if I'm drawing anything, like that this is where it should be. It should not be more than here. So if you are drawing, so this one will also, I'm sorry, if you are designing rather, it will guide you based on accuracy. It won't just be, designing anyhow. You understand? Do you get? So, and as well, you can, when you're done designing, you can close it. That does not disturb your design. So let's do something similar to that so that we'll get to see who is sending message on the group. What was this? What is your class captain doing? He's stopping with message. Your network is bad. I'm not seeing your request now. How do you accept it? Okay. So let's quickly do something here. So let's assume that I want to design this particular design here. This particular design here. So this is our white background. So yeah. Again. So now it's accurate. So if you see, you can see it's giving us you can see it has drawn it for that we are the center of the page here. Do we see that now? You understand? So imagine I want to put this logo or whatsoever here. There's no logo. Let me just try. Let's assume this is our logo. Okay. You look at the accuracy and then you see. So let me give it another color here. Let me give it like red or something. For instance, all right. So as you can see how accurate it's giving us. How so if you notice here, then let's say this is this again. So when we are done shaping it, I'll show us the effect of what we just did, and we see the same thing here. Let me give this one to red guy. So that will be good. You watch. Do you understand? You get so anything that we are putting here will be at the center here. Do you understand that part now? So even though we are designing, we are writing font, all these, we want to bring in an image here, we want to write, so there will be an accuracy. Then you cannot do your proper designing. In terms of if you want to write, if you want to write your text, I'm coming 1 minute, maybe the best way for learning the best way for learning. Let's do that first. The best way. The best way for your learning. Okay, so I've told us how to use the fonts. Let's look for bold. Don't forget your font size should be even. Yeah, that's not majority, because if you want to divide it, your division is key. So it's telling us where it should go. You notice that the white box, your cursor or your object does not stay inside the white box. It's staying inside the grid section. You understand? So let's assume, okay, let's look closely where the thing was kept to go. Okay, there's a distance. So that this is where you have your discretion as a designer. You understand? But always let your grid guide you through what you are doing, so that it will be easier for you and your work will be aligned. Trust me, it will be very, very aligned. You get? So that's that. So regardless of, you know where your image wants to end, you can design that part. So when you are done with all those necessity that you need to do, click on the grid again, which is then you just close it. Close your eye. You understand? So when you are done, you have your perfect design, accurate. Do you understand? There's another thing I want us to talk about, which is very key, because most of these things has to be more like being a component. So let's talk about that once a bit. So if you notice that how component works, please, do you understand the grid, or I should explain again before I move to the component? Do you understand the grid before I move to the component, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you all understand the grid?
Yes, sir, but I have a question, sir.
Go ahead, please ask.
So is there a way to set the grid on the original image itself so that one can use to be precise on where it should be, not just the new design?
Can we what?
Set a grid on the original image, this picture itself, so that it can be precise with it.
The grid basically has options depending on the
Okay.
size. For desktop, it has to be centered. But for mobile, there's another thing we are using, but not today. Maybe on Saturday.
No, that's not the question I'm asking.
Okay.
The new design you're just copying now, they're just designing.
Yeah.
You are trying to show us how to be precise in where each part of those pictures, or each component of the picture is going to be. I'm saying now that, is there a way to like set a grid on the picture itself?
The one you've done before, or what?
Yes, the one that has been done already. You're trying to replicate.
Yeah, sure,
What we are trying to replicate.
Yes.
And you can do grid on what you've done before. You can actually do grid now. So just imagine I've designed this and I want to grid. Just click on my Canva. The grid option will come out. Then I'll add grid to it.
Okay.
Just to align your design.
Okay, sir.
But it's
So
very.
I don't think that's the question. I think this image that you have beside this one you're just designing, that's what is saying.
This one, yeah.
Yes. Yes, the one by the left.
You want to add grid to this one?
Can you put a grid on it so that you can know precisely where?
No. You can't put this a picture now. It's until when this picture is placed inside this your frame. See, until when it's put inside your frame, and is a picture which is something that you've enlarged. Do you understand? So that's why
Yes.
each of those screen, if you know how they are being organized, just like desktop is always at this grid type is stretch. Do you understand? The reason why it's stretch is because this is desktop. Desktop size it varies. Some screen can be 200 by 500. Some screen can be, that's why it's always on, So when you click on it, you can see the type here. This is bottom. This is stretch. And this is center. Do you understand? It's always on center rather. Because by the time you open it on your own and then you say that, okay, there's another one you use for stretch. There's another one that I use for bottom. But for today's class, the purpose of me doing this is just for the desktop view alone. On Saturday, we'll do a mobile version. We'll see how it is done. Then I'll send an image to represent what that is meant to be. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You understand now? So now I believe with this guide, because I've seen our design level already, and then we need to just improve little information that will guide us through, and which the grid is very important. That will make, so if you notice that your design iteration, just like I see now, all these icon here, they did not follow in alignment because they are here to beautify the design. If you notice, this is where our design starts from this place here to this bottom here, this place here. So all these heads, all these flowering design, all these masks, they are not part of it, but it's just like they are beauty, but they're not the main focus of the design. I think this one also have it. This one does not. Okay, the same thing, it has it as well. If you notice from year to year, then they added all this flower just to beautify it because they had these modernized designs now. Funny enough, like all this kind of stuff wasn't part of UI before. Because as time, people are developing, coming up with different concepts. You understand? Before we don't use 3D mockup, we use real image. But now most of designs you see on Web3 are more of 3D. You understand? Do you understand now? Any other question, please? Any other question, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
My question is from the navigation bar, like if you want to start a design, like this web version now,
Okay.
from the navigation button, like what is the standard padding that we need to use? Let me just say all the design we are using, like we are designing. What is the standard padding that needs to be used?
So basically what you need to be concerned about is about what you want to achieve first. That's the first thing. So what you want to achieve now will not guide you as a designer. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
It's not going to guide you. Some people design, they do full screen, but regardless of that full screen, there will still be a padding space. Do you understand? So
Yes, sir.
so everything has to be from your grid setting. So for instance, now if I want my column to be very closer, you understand? Maybe okay, let me increase my column size. So I want to use my column size to get my space, my padding space. For instance, let me say 30, which is the width. Do you understand? You get, so at some point now it will change compared to what I have before. Do you
Yes.
understand? So at that point, you can your width and your what is it called, and your count size determine, because these two give you an accurate size. So when you are done designing, so For instance, now, when I click on this now, it's giving me 1,200 by 380, which is total screen. You understand? So now, when I click on this part now, it has divided, because it's at the center of it, it's giving me 1,060 multiplied by 575. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That's how it is. So there's no a particular, see, fine, I know we have a lot of numbers. Some will say 10, 15, 10, 16, but as a designer, you are not meant to be boxed in a particular, so that all your design won't be one pattern kind of. I don't know, maybe you understand what I'm trying to say.
I understand.
Yeah. So as a designer, you are meant to know what you want to achieve first. Then secondly, always make sure your grid guide you through what you want to achieve. So that's it.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So so any other question, please, before I move forward? Any other question, please? Any other question, please? Okay, so good. So moving forward now. So let me hide this too, so that what I'll do now will be very easy. Let me hide this too. So guys, now look at this. Okay, let me add this grid too. I want to tell us how to work on components, because I know most of you must have faced one of this challenge. Well, you do not ask questions, but I feel like maybe you find your way around it. So now each of these, in designing, we have the header, footer, content. You understand? So you can decide to divide your design in that part. In the first way, where you group all the header together, you group all the footer together. You understand? So that when you are finding a particular, maybe when you have a lot of screen and you want to look for something immediately, you can easily go there and just ungroup it and edit it. That's one. And secondly, maybe you are made to put this thing on this, and then you are seeing something like this happening. You understand? How many of us has faced this challenge? When you are meant, this text is meant to be at the top, but it's not coming at the bottom.
Yes.
How many
Yes.
how many of us have faced this kind of challenge?
I did.
So how do you solve it?
I just clicked on it and then brought it forward.
Okay, that's good. That's nice. But technically, imagine you group them in components. You understand? So let's assume these three are one component. What you need to do is make sure you look for this, you look for where this one is, and look for where this one is. Right? So you click on the first one to the third one. To the third one. So it has, I like them together. You right click, watch, right click first. Right click, see my hand, right click, then group section. You understand? Group section. So you understand? So under your group, when you click on this arrow down here, you see them. Do you see them here? Do you see them here, guys?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now here, you can now come here and edit, maybe this my footer. I'll be sorry, header rather. Header. Which means that this can be carried together. You can see. Do you understand? And if it is meant this one to be up, then you carry this drop down, take it up. You understand? So you can now take this one at the top. Do you understand? And regardless, you can still carry everything together. That does not mean you can see you carry them together again. You understand? So even at which that your alignment, everything is accurate, you still have a way to move your design together so that they don't get scattered. Do you understand that part too? So because at some point when a lot of designers used to do this mistake. So when you now remove your what's it called, your grid layout, you understand? So you are now finding where, you understand? So it's easier to move them on a component or one component. Do you understand that part now? Do we get this part?
Yes, sir.
This part is
Yes,
as
sir.
well as important as what we did earlier. You know, knowing the two together and how they work help us. So let me come back. Another thing here is there's what we call id. If you look at, my mouse now is on this, what's it called? Is on the key. If I click on this key now, I lock it. It means I cannot carry this design. Sorry, I'm not this down one. No, I mean this up. I cannot carry it. Go and sit down here. I made this one. I cannot carry this one until I unlock it. That's another way. That's another way to use it so that it won't move away from where you are. You can easily lock it so that it will move when you are done designing that part. Or you close it, you hide it rather. That does not mean the design has deleted. No, you just hide it so that you can get your design back. When you click on the eye again, you get your design back. Do you understand? These are the little principles that can guide you to work when we are designing. Is that fine? Any question regarding this, please? Any question regarding this, please? Hello?
No questions, sir.
Okay.
No question from my side, sir.
Okay, good. So I want us to see this is not compulsory, but some are compulsory though. What I will be saying now, like if you really want to improve your design, our advice, if you can go back from your D1 design, try to implement all we've talked about today. Starting with your first one is your desktop design view. So if you do that, when we are doing the mobile, it will be easier for us because you have a prior knowledge about this. It's very key. So the first thing if you go back to your designs, try to implement your grid and try to work on your component. When you are done, compare it with what you've done before. You will see that you like what you have done now compared to your old design, which is something that I'm very sure of. But for our assignment, which is very key, your old designs, even the one we checked today, if you can implement your design to it, it's key, it's fine, it's for you, so you're good. All right. So it's something you should be able to do on that. So then for this one, this particular tool, this is your major assignment. I would love to see this on Saturday, by God's grace. I believe there's nothing hard here anymore, to be sincere, because the basic thing we need to, the basic things we need to have is what I've explained before we move into the more advanced kind of visual designs and how to implement color and all, how you can design responsiveness and all in terms of in an advanced method version. Okay, so this too is what I'll be expecting from us that I would like to see. You get, but for your own good and for your own knowledge sake, all the design that you've done before for the past a month now, I would advise us to go back and implement today's class in those design. It's for your own good anyway, but not for me. But for these two is what I would like to see. I'm not expecting the exact image, fine. I'm not expecting the exact background. What I'm expecting is your alignment and basically everything we've talked about this class today, both on the font and all. So let's leave that. So yes, let me do something lastly. Is it needed today? Let me check. No, Don't worry. After our mobile, so after our mobile grid, we'll talk about color combination too. It's very key. That will be maybe on Monday, next week Monday after a Saturday class. I'll talk about color, how color works, the percentage of color and all. That it's going to blend after our alignment and also our color will now start coming in gradually. So that is that. If you have any question regarding your assignment, let me know. If you know you don't have any question, you can call
I
it.
have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if it's a question or I want you to teach me something. Somehow I forgot how to blur properly because in my assignment, it was quite difficult for me to get the exact kind of blur I saw. The replica, the thing I'm redesigning. So getting that exact blur was difficult. So can you blur something? Can you demonstrate how I can blur something properly? I don't know.
Okay, so
It's
let me
possible.
object. I'm going to give it a color.
That's true, sir, because so as to what you were saying, while we were trying to do that,
I'm on
when I
it.
blurred the image, it was the edges was also blurry. It was not sharp.
Okay, so you
So
also
how to blur the image
let me
and still
continue. So
retain
I
a
have
sharp
to.
edge.
So this is my shape which is red. Come to effect here. Okay. Come here. We have two blur, layer blur, background blur. Which of the blur do you want? Which of the blur? Is it background blur or
Layer.
layer blur?
Oh, background blur.
Okay, background blur. Good. Click on it. When you are done, so you come to your blur here, property here. Under it, give it any blur. Let me say 60. So what this blur basically does for us is we can, let me do another shape here. So see. Come on a minute. Can I get an image coming? Most of the time, this blur if I work with white. Most of the time, come in 1 minute. So your property is 100. I'm coming. Right, so why is it like this? I'm coming 1 minute. Let's try it together. So the blur basically, this is how the blur works. I know I used to use that. So let's try it one more time. So most of the time blur work with two effects. Number one, let me check this. Linear. Most of the time I use it with linear. I use linear to get my blur sometimes, but let me use this one as okay, let me change this to like 20. Yeah, let me change this to like 80. That is 100. All right. Then I'm not too fast, yeah. That's one. Then I try to add stroke to once in a while. Let me increase it. Depending on if it is what's it called? If it is an image, is it that stuff we are trying to do? Was it an image or was it a picture?
A picture, sir, because this one you are using now, color is not making it obvious.
A picture, if it's a picture, what you need to do is take the Photoshop. Do you understand? If it is a picture, you take it to Photoshop to blur it. There's a section in Photoshop where you blur and you import it as a
But sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
I'm with you.
Okay, I was able to blur in Figma in the last assignment that you gave to us.
Okay. Was it an image?
Yes,
was it an image or an
image.
Okay.
I imported the image.
Okay.
I click on the effects. I chose a layer blur. It will be layer blur that you not just adjust the percentage of the blur that you want to use. It will blur it exactly like the assignment you gave to us.
I understand, but she is saying that was how I was asking her. Was it a layer blur or a background blur? This one I'm doing.
That was why I said layer blur.
Because the one she said is background blur. That was why I'm going through this so that she will understand how background blur works.
I blur the image. After blurring the image, I now lay a particular object on top of it. So the particular one that I blurred has to become my background.
Okay, let us ask her again. Madam, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Were you able to, like, was he what are you trying to, was he the background blur you are trying to do, or you are trying to do layer blur?
Okay, now this question now, I don't even know which one exactly. So, for an instance, this picture here, the background besides the pink that looks like cloud.
Yeah.
On the web, this website, this picture here, that background there, it's a blurred picture before this phone.
Is that blur? Victoria,
it's not
it's not blur.
Please use the last assignment so that we can be clear.
Okay. Okay, so one of those assignments you gave us, it has a background blur.
Let me see.
Yes.
I'm coming.
Yes, that's the one that's using.
I'm coming.
Mr. Lumide.
Yes. Which of it?
So now, yeah, this other one. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Yes, the one recover.
This one?
No, the recover, the one that has the
recover. That's what they are trying to say.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, yes, sir.
This one. So
yeah, that background.
How to blur it and still retain the sharp edges.
Exactly.
Yes, I was able to do it with layer blur.
This is it. And this is what
I tried using the blur, but
look at it here.
The edges were not sharp.
Do you see now?
Yes, sir.
Then come here to reduce your property. It's as simple as that. Maybe it is one. You put it one. It will be on one and it will be sharp.
Okay. Thank you very much. I think background blur, I just got it all wrong.
You just click on this setting here, effect setting. If it is too blur, put it on one. That's the minimum.
I think the question
no, you are not getting my question. No. Okay, use another one use an example that has been done, not the image. Somebody's assignment now. Just click on it and click on that particular background. Okay, use his own.
Okay, yes, use my own because I use another image different from the one you did for us.
This image is another image, Abby.
Not this one, another person's assignment. This particular one. This is recover. This is another one person's own.
This is an image.
Yeah, this is an image.
Good.
Yes.
Let's do it right with this one. Is this what you want to achieve?
Yes, if we do this, if you use a more colorful image, the whole thing gets blurry, including the edge, unlike the recovered original image.
That is why you have your setting.
Fine line.
See, when you blur, look at the setting here. Effect setting.
Yes, sir.
Click on it, it will come out. If it is too blurry, you reduce it. If it's more, you just put one. You can see. It is still blur, but it is sharpened. Do you understand? This is where you adjust this small part here. That's where you adjust everything. If it's not too blurry, if you want it more blurrer, maybe like 20 or 30, put it. See, it has blur finish. Do you understand? That's how it works. Click on it again. If it is too much, maybe like 20. If it's too much again, reduce it to what you want. 3. If it's too much, reduce it back to 1. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Any other question, please, regarding this blurring, please? That one I'm doing is background, which actually is it has an effect. We call it glass effect background. So when I'm
Yes,
done,
sir.
when I'm done with that one is part of the advanced section, but not. Let's take it gradually. But I really did not know that I did what. That was what I was asking. Was it a layer or a what's it called? This thing itself, blow background.
The question is, where can we use background blur, and
Where
where
can we use
can
it?
that label be used?
Where? Can you come again?
The background blur,
Yeah.
like there is a particular place that you can use it that you're going to see the effects. Where exactly can it be used that you can see the effects? And where exactly can that layer be used that you can see the effects?
You know what? As a product designer, you should know what you want to achieve. That's the first thing you need to know. So blurring can come anywhere. Depend on the app. It just have to be very accurate based on what your idea. Just like, for instance, now some people will use picture background. Some will use color background. It depends on what you want to achieve. See, I'm trying not to try to close our mind. I don't want to close our mind in some stuff. No, I want you to have your own. That was, if you notice, I'm not the one doing the design. What I'm here to do is just to guide us through how to get an accurate design. Because if I'm doing the design, most of us might tend to want to implement my kind of design mode, which is not what it's meant to be. Everybody here we are all creatives, and creatives should not be one particular way. You understand? But there are principles that guide everybody as a designer. But our uniqueness will come based on what we design. Do you understand? There's no where and when you cannot use your blur. It depends on what you as a designer want to achieve. That's very key. This process that we are taking now, where we are designing other people's design, is just for the meantime. As time goes on, you'll be the one to come up with your idea thinking. We'll do that one where you'll be the one to come up with creatives. No, but everybody is designing different thing. But we still have to follow this principle that we are talking about now. Because this principle is what will guide us through our design. You understand now?
Yes, sir.
The bottom line is it is for you to know how to do it. If you know how and you understand the principle of designing, then you should know where to use it. Do you understand? Do you think it makes sense that way to you?
Yeah, I understand. What I'm just trying to pass it. The lady that requested that asked the question, like she was confused. She don't know, maybe she should say layer blur or background blur. That was why I asked, like maybe she just differentiate it for her.
Okay, let me look for the background blur. All right. Okay. Figma 1 minute is very.
So I understand what you're saying. I'm cool.
No, let me do
get it.
because of I don't know, some people might need to have to get things clear. But that's why I'm here anyway. There's a particular design I did one time. Okay, let me check down. I was able to see that very closely. Okay, yeah, this is here. So I'm going to show us. This is background blur, and this is the one we did now is layer blur. So the background blur basically is an effect. It's called glass effect. You understand? So if you look at this, sorry, I'm coming. Let me take this thing down. Okay, so if I close this, watch, If I close this, you look at the back, you see the image at the back. You can see how sharp they are. You can see how sharp all those images are. But if I unlock it now, it will blur them. There's a way, easy background is an effect. If I close it again, you see all these sharp objects here. You understand? They are very sharp. But if I close it, if I open it again, you see there. So this is called background blur. Look at it here. This is it here. That's where we have your linear, you have your stroke. And then your effect here is here, which is 50. That was what I thought that she was saying earlier. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You get. So now this one is for background. It's very simple. You just one click, depending on what you want to achieve. Why this one is your background? It's called glass effect. You understand? It's also called glass effect. You can see it's looking like a glass, Abby. Isn't it? It's also called glass effect.
Yeah, it's nice.
You said?
I like that one too.
Yeah.
It's nice and I like it too.
Yeah, it's a glass effect. We call it glass effect. But all this one is something that, later we'll do them. But no, that was what I thought that she was asking. That was why I was going through that route before. So, is there another question?
The only thing there is that I tried to use the background blur and it wasn't working out. So the layer blur now worked out perfectly for me, both for image and the shapes.
Yeah, it will, because that's it. So that's it. So there are two different effects. So those are just like more advanced people. I have all those in my pipeline, but we'll take it one step by the other, one step at a time rather. So you can get things done. Okay. So any other question before we call it a night?
So I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, sir. It's not really related. The last time I wanted to have class, you said you're in the hospital with your dad. So how is this condition now?
Eh?
The last time I wanted to have class on Saturday, you said you're with your dad in the hospital. So I wanted to ask how is the condition now?
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I appreciate it.
That's the question.
Go and ask my question, Abi.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your concern. I really appreciate it. So, is there any question? If there's any question, please let's ask so that we can get. I believe we understood something today. Did we learn something today?
Yes, sir.
Did we all learn something today?
Sir, yes, sir.
Please, for your own good.
Mr. Lumide, please check my work. Oh.
Okay, I will. So one thing is,
yeah, thank you, sir. I want to check if my alignment is very okay.
Let's if it is for your own good, let's try to go back and start on your design. The one you've done before, work on your alignment, make it perfect, make it unique. When your design is aligned, you like it more. It will come out more. Then the next thing we're doing is the color combination. That will be us by this time next week. We'll be doing that by God's grace. Okay, so it's very key. Let's go and do that. Let's go, and now this assignment is what I've been looking for on Saturday by God's grace. Then we'll do the mobile section too. Okay. So thank you guys for coming today, and see you. Don't forget to submit the assignment latest 6 p.m. before the class.
Let me quickly take my attendance, sir.
Yeah.
Very important.
Captain.
Accurate.
Was that you?
Where is Azizat?
He's the one making noise there.
What happened?
I'm done, sir.
Okay now. Yeah.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, good night, guys.
Good night. My regards to your dad.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Yeah.
Say I'm
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Perhaps captain. Oh yeah, take a peek. I want to